Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is John Rappaport's blog, NoMoreFakeNews.com, April 9. Look at this. Astonishing California bill would shut down free speech, require fact-checkers. By John Rappaport, April 9, 2018. California used to be trumpeted as the cutting edge of American culture. It still is, except the culture is now all about censoring free speech. California Senator Richard Pan, who is behind the infamous 2015... That was pretty music, huh? Where that came from. He was behind the infamous 2015 law mandating vaccinations for school children, has stepped up to the plate and introduced another bill. This one would clamp down on criticism of any official story. The bill is titled SB 1424, Internet, Social Media, False Information Strategic Plan. Excuse me. It targets social media based in California. But as you read the bill, you see it appears to define social media as any internet blog, website, or communication. SB 1424 is brief. Read it. This bill would require any person who operates a social media as defined internet website with physical presence in California to develop a strategic plan to verify news stories shared on its website. The bill would require the plan to include, among other things, a plan to mitigate the spread of false information through news stories, the utilization of fact-checkers to verify news stories, providing outreach to social media users, and placing a warning on news stories containing false information. A. Any person who operates a social media internet website with physical presence in California shall develop a strategic plan to verify news stories shared on its internet website. B. The strategic plan shall include, but is not limited to, all of the following. 1. A plan to mitigate the spread of false information through news stories. 2. The utilization of fact-checkers to verify news stories. 3. Providing outreach to social media users regarding news stories containing false information. 4. Placing a warning on news stories containing false information. Okay, and back to C. As used in this section, social media means an electronic service or account or electronic content, including but not limited to videos, still photographs, blogs, video blogs, podcasts, instant and text messages, email, online services or accounts, or internet website profiles or locations. Are you getting the picture? It's a free speech killer. If it passes, agencies of the California government will develop numerous regulations for enforcement, including penalties for speech criminals. Now they're calling us criminals. I live in California. Wow. Okay, so saying this bill violates the First Amendment of the Constitution is a vast understatement. The last time I looked, the founders mentioned nothing about fact-checkers or warnings attached to speech. Quotes. Open borders and flood of immigration into California are destructive to... wait. My statement has been precluded by warnings and fact-checker overrides. Or, vaccines are dangerous. Ahem. I am making a debatable assertion, and I must warn you that official experts strenuously disagree with me, and furthermore, the California Fact Checkers United, a division of Merck Snopes Thought Police. Oh, they've got a thought police. What, are they going to put us all in jail now? Wow, okay. God. Thought police. Anyways, has determined that my assertion is groundless and harmful to children's health. There needs to be a relentless tsunami of protests in California over this Orwellian bill. I know a number of internet news operations in the state. They must jump in and lead the way. In case you believe there are too many websites and blogs based in California to enforce a new draconian law, let me explain how the game works. Behind closed doors, the state government would decide to focus on a few big issues, for example, gun control, vaccines, and immigration. That's what they're doing now. Enforcement agencies would go after the biggest internet operations expressing politically unacceptable points of view on those subjects. Okay, so this is where the bigger websites and the bigger channels are going to get it, but only at first. After that, a spread of smaller operations or channels would feel the heat later, such as myself. All of the smaller channels, we will feel the heat. So-called fact checkers would come from government-supported groups who agree with official positions. In other words, they wouldn't be fact checkers at all. They would be prime news fakers. When it comes to the issue of vaccines, for example, they would cite the notoriously biased experts at the Center for Disease Control, never mentioning that the CDC buys and sells $4 billion of vaccines a year. Now, if 10 or 15 years ago someone told you a bill like SB 1424 was going to come before a state legislature for a vote, you would have thought you were listening to a Hollywood pitch for a sci-fi movie script. But now it's real. It's here. Believe it, crush it. This is bad. Bad. Who is this? California. What are they called? Let's see. Well, it's up here somewhere. Hold on. Oh, right here. California Fact Checkers United, which is a division of the Merck Snopes Thought Police. So it's actually called California Fact Checkers United. Anyway, so that's where we're headed. Every single one of us. You know, I write blogs for Natural News. Well, that's going to affect me, isn't it? Because they've already got Mike Adams quieted. So this is a wait and see. See what's going to go on. Hard to believe a bill like this would be passed if it was really by votes. You know what I'm saying? Alright. because nobody would vote for this. So if this passes, I'll just tell you, it's already been approved. I'm sure it is. Anyways, other than that, I'm babbling. Thank you for watching, and please pass this information on. Again, astonishing California bill would shut down free speech, require fact checkers. Boy, when it rains, it storms. Alright, everybody. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day.